Hey everyone, I am Stu Pluback, and this is Worthless. What is this? This is a fake fancy serial number. This is a note that is almost cool, and it's so close that people will try to convince you that it has value. It does not. What is it? Most of you are scratching your head trying to figure out why this note is even on the screen. Correct. That's exactly why it's not worth anything. They call it three consecutive pairs. So if you ever have to ignore numbers in part of the serial number, that's your first hint that the note is worthless. If we ignore the first two digits, then we have 440077. We have three consecutive pairs. So what? Just from a numerical stance, there are two digits that we're covering up. There are 100 different ways to make these two digits, which means there are 100 ways to make XX 440077. 100 ways to make that. What if we were to take these two digits and put them at the end instead? Then it would be 440077XX, and we'd have another 100 ways to do that. What if we were to just have it be 1 and then 440077 and then put the 3? Well, there's another 100 ways to do that. All of those ways, that's 300 different ways to have consecutive triples of this particular note, of this particular sequence. 300 ways to make 440077. Okay, not any random consecutive triple, but every random consecutive triple has 300 ways to make it. Every way, every single pattern. Okay, that is not worth anything. Okay, every single one of these is a consecutive triple, and every single one of these has 300 ways to make it. Okay, so let's start there. Not 300 combinations of consecutive triples. Every single consecutive triple you can come up with has 300 ways to make it. That's worthless. So when you try to figure out how many actual ways there are to make consecutive triples, well, this is a pair of notes. That's one digit. You have your choice of 10 digits that can be there. This is another digit, the 5s. You have 10 different digits that can be there. So you're at 10 times 10 for 100. And then you've got another consecutive pair here. That's another, that's another 10 ways to do it. So we're up to 1,000 different combinations at 300 per. That is 300,000 different ones of these in every single print run. 300,000. A radar, where the number reads the same forward and back, is worth about $20. There are only 10,000 radars. If a 1 in 10,000 radar is worth $20, what if there aren't 10,000, but 300,000 of them? That's 30 of these for every radar are printed. If there are 30 of these to equal one radar, that means 30 of these equals the price of one radar. 30 of these would equal $20. Luckily, 30 of these still equal face value of $30, but there's clearly no additional value in these. But people want to sell them anyway. So I put it up on eBay. They are worthless. I would love to show you my description. It says, please read description in here, but I can't show it to you because a scammer on eBay decided that he was going to do copyright strikes because I had shown my eBay page and eBay put a picture of his item in the similar items section. And apparently that's wrong. Apparently that's a copyright strike. When he posts a picture on a free site and someone else uses that photo that pops up on their own page, that's a copyright strike, apparently. So I can't even show you my page. But I can tell you, if you go to my page, you can probably look down to where it says sell similar items and find one of his. Even if you don't find one of his, you are going to find other sellers that are still trying to rip you off with the same garbage. This stuff is worthless. I can't stress that enough. If you see anybody trying to sell this stuff, and claim it actually has value, they're con men. For those of you saying, I'm a con man, I'm telling you it's worthless. If I tell you it's garbage and I tell you it's worthless and you buy it from me anyway, that's on you. That's why I'm doing this. All right, I wish I could go further in this, but this is the way I have to do my worthless videos now, thanks to one con man who thinks that it's funny. So yeah, I'm having a good time too. All right, I'll see you.